of the Central Committee of ZANU-PF. He has demanded resolutions to be implemented as quickly as possible and without actually pointing out exactly which resolutions. Now, when he says timelines should be tagged to the resolutions that came through the ZANU-PF conference, we know that there is resolution number 1 that making ZANU-PF to convene huge rallies, actually funding those rallies with a lot of money, which are addressed by Mnangagwa and obviously yesterday becoming clear the intentions of these rallies. So if Emmerson Mnangagwa says the resolutions should be implemented as fast as possible, what does he mean? This, and to get clarification on this and more, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Emmerson Mnangagwa has demanded through his opening remarks yesterday during the ZANU-PF Politburo meeting that resolutions of the ZANU-PF annual conference be implemented as quickly as possible. He did not exclude resolution number 1, which will see his term of office being extended. So what does this mean? In simple terms, he was signaling that resolution number 1 because it tops the other resolutions of ZANU-PF. If he is saying they should be speed in terms of implementation of resolutions of the ZANU-PF annual conference, there is absolutely no way they can jump to resolution 2 without finalizing the first resolution of that particular conference. Remember, the supporters of Emmerson Mnangagwa have always tagged this resolution as resolution number 1 of ZANU-PF. So when he says they should move with speed, I strongly believe he was just giving them signal that they should implement resolution number 1 as fast as possible. It must be said emphatically that Emmerson Mnangagwa has never denied that he wants to extend his term of office up to 2030. People misinterpreted what he has always put on the public domain. Remember, he has consistently said, I can repeat his words, he said, when my time comes, and without specifying which exactly is his time, when my time comes and you want me to go, I will definitely go. I am a constitutionalist. When my time to leave office comes, I will definitely leave office. He did not say he will leave office in 2028. He did not say he will actually deny 2030 term extension. He did not say he is not in support of the 2030 term extension. This was cunning on the part of Emmerson Mnangagwa. It was a grand strategy to make others to relax. Every time I remember a publication like Newsday came out and indicated that Emmerson Mnangagwa was looking forward to extend his term of office to 2030. They would even harass that publication to say the president did not say so. He has been consistent that when his time to leave office comes, he will definitely leave office, but he did not specify when he will leave office. So people should not be deceived, especially by Emmerson Mnangagwa. I have been saying, if he says, I am a constitutionalist, though we know that he is not a constitutionalist, and it will be easier to justify. In fact, when I know some are saying, okay, the moment ZANU-PF pass through a bill and Emmerson Mnangagwa sign it, then we will pose a question as to, you were saying that when your time comes, you will exit the office. He said you will simply give a simple answer that my time hasn't come. I said I'm a constitutionalist who actually passed the resolution for my term to be extended. I wanted to go home, but it is ZANU-PF members who did pass the resolution for my term to be extended. This is the response that you will simply give. So, to the other faction, I strongly believe they are quite aware of these realities. They are quite aware of these dynamics. And I hope they were not deceived all along. They saw Emerson Mnangagwa coming, because we have been vocal about this, saying you should be careful of this gentleman. What he says is indicate, if ever he meant that by 2028 he would leave office, why is he indicating right? His supporters indicating left. There is ups and with so much power to actually call them to order. He has never called them to order. I think I remember making an example saying you cannot disassociate the supporters of Mnangagwa from Mnangagwa, as much as you cannot disassociate Blessed Keza from retired General Chiwenga. These are the same people. You would never hear Mnangagwa standing up and condemning his supporters. Never, not even in a single day. Equally so, you would never hear retired General Chiwenga standing up and condemning Blessed Keza. I remember the likes of Themba Mliswa and others tried to create a fake statement and take to retired General Chiwenga to distance himself against the protest of Blessed Keza. But we saw the presidential spokesperson, George Charamba, coming out indicating that that was a fake, in fact, press statement, as much as whatever it may have contained was going to stop the protest, but it was in fact a fake document, and that angered Themba Mliswa, who had created that document. And from that day, Themba Mliswa, who is the mouthpiece of Emerson Mnangagwa, became so very suspicious of George Charamba. So Mnangagwa, when he says resolutions should be implemented speedily, let me just say the truth to you, the whole honest truth, is that already we have heard from the court papers that were filed by Mnyaratsi Machacha that he is aware of a bill to extend Emerson Mnangagwa's term of office. In fact, initially, he said the Minister of Justice was actually working on the bill, and then dismissing what was raised by Mbuso Fuzwayo, he said he is aware of the contents of the bill, citing that that bill does not seek to use the clause that talk of actually Mnangagwa remaining the president for a third term, but they were dealing with the issue of extending the term of office. If you go to the video, it's a long video that I did yesterday, you will actually, it came out so clearly. It's about 33 minutes. You have to watch it if you haven't actually watched it. You scroll through. The last time I checked, it was watched by 8,000 people. That's a small number. I was expecting that, because that document, people should read it. I know people are getting tired about what is happening within ZANU-PF, but I must tell you that it shouldn't be the time to get. You need to be aware of all the shenanigans, the schemes that are being done by the regime, so that it can be stopped. You cannot stop something which you are not aware of how it is planned and intended. So definitely in the mind of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, 2030 term extension should be done as quickly as possible. I'm sure as soon as the Constitutional Court make it, of which I know the judgment is already there, it is just pending being read. And what you are actually seeing being filed, it was prepared a long time back. If you look at the responding affidavit of ZANU-PF and the Breaking Barriers document that was written by Professor Jonathan Moyo, Professor Jonathan Moyo being the kingpin of the 20th extension of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and the Breaking Barriers document given to Sengezo Chabangu, and Sengezo Chabangu expected to act as the manufacturer of that document. Unfortunately, it appears the other faction is also working day and night to expose all these shenanigans. All these issues are in the public domain. The question remains, I mean, loud and clear, who will have the last laugh between retired General Chiwenga and Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, who will most probably be tackling this on the next live update. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Do remember also to follow my Facebook page, Hloniphani Global News. We are also on X as